Today I'm once again attempting to practice painting subjects which I'm less familiar with. This time I'm painting clouds, something that I visibly struggled to represent well in the past. I think there are a few reasons why I find them particularly difficult, mainly because of how you need to depict their complex structures with more limited colour palettes. Since they're thin and wispy, clouds don't tend to have much contrast between lit and shadowed areas, which makes it tough to capture their shape without very precise control over the variation in tone. Clouds also have fairly constant colours, so we can't usually define form by significantly varying the colour at borders between structures in the cloud. To improve the quality of my practice, I chose a reference which gave me an opportunity to experiment with the colour variation in both brightly illuminated and in overcast cloud areas. I feel that the result is definitely readable as a cloud, so it was semi-successful. Still, I'm not entirely happy with the effect, so I'd definitely like to practice painting them more in the future. The foreground was less of a focus in this piece, but I still found it surprisingly difficult to paint an overcast stone brick building like this to an even passable quality. In the reference picture the stone looks defined and weather stained, but in my painting it just looks messy. If I were to paint the foreground again, I would probably introduce a more obvious directional light and change the surface texture to a cleaner, less noisy material. Overall, I think this was a useful bit of practice. What do you think?